Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Good? My name is Alison Lee, and I'm Shanro's master. Thank you. So, I'm looking at everybody right now. Oh my God. I'm sure everybody is using the Absolute skincare, right? You guys are glowing. But, you know, what is the number one factor of aging? It's the sun. So the Absolute skincare, it helps us de-age, right? It reverses aging. But imagine you're using de-aging, but when you go out without protecting your skin, and wrinkles come, right? Then you use the Absolute skincare. Again, you go out without any protection. Again, you're exposed to having more wrinkles. So today, we will learn about sunscreen. So sunscreen is our savior. And Atomy Canada took 10 years, 10 long years to come up with the sunscreen. Are you guys excited? Yes. So let us see what the sunscreen is. What does the sunscreen do? It is a protective skincare that shields our skin from the harmful UV rays. But according to studies, do you know, in Canada, only 35 to 50% uses sunscreen during summertime. And what about the other seasons? It's less than 30%. So actually 5 in 1 people are using sunscreen. And we know, we love the sun, right? Because in Canada, summer is so short. When summer comes out, what do we want to do? We want to go to the beach. We want barbecue, right? Why? Because the sun makes us so happy. We all find laughter and happiness in the sun. It gives us vitamin D. It gives us immune system. It boosts our mood and helps with depression, right? And when it's sunny and bright outside, it's so visual. We love it, right? Because we are among nature. So let us see the dark side of sunshine. Look at this lady over here. Oh my God. You know when you're driving in Canada, one side of your face is exposed to the sun, right? And the other side, it's okay. So the side that is exposed to the sun, what happens? You get wrinkles, fine lines, hyperpigmentation, and you're exposed to skin cancer. And all these damages are usually irreversible. So it is advised to wear your sunscreen every single day. So let us take a look at sunlight. You know, sunlight, the main components, there are 2 types, right? The UVA and the UVB. What does the UVA do? It's the aging rays. And about 95% of the UV lights are the UVA. So this penetrates deep into our skin, the dermis layer, and it causes premature aging, wrinkles, and long-term skin damage. And, you know, when you're indoors, you have windows, right? This sunlight, this UV rays, it penetrates through your windows too. So if you're indoors, if you're home, please apply your sunscreen. And even on cloudy days, it can penetrate to the clouds. And you know, in Canada, we have winter time, right? A lot of us, when we go outside, what do we see? There is no sun. It's okay. We don't need the sunscreen, right? But this UVA, it reflects the snow and the ice. So you have to wear sunscreen even during the winter time. What about the UVB rays? This is the burning rays. And this makes up about 5% of the UV radiation. And it affects the outer layer of your skin, the epidermis. So every time when you get sunburnt, it's because the UVB rays are affecting you. And this is more stronger during middays and summer months. So this directly damages the DNA of your skin and is a main cause of skin cancer. So what is the UVB protection? I'm sure some of you over here, you might be using the sunscreen, right? So when you go shop for sunscreen, what do you look for? The SPF. The SPF is the sun protection factor. Some of you, when you're looking, you might be thinking, okay, this is SPF 30 and this is SPF 50, right? So if you look at the protection, the SPF 30 gives you 97% protection, whereas the SPF 50, it gives you 98%. There's only 1% difference, right? You think, oh, it's only 1%, it's okay, I can use 30%. But over the long run, it can cause you major damages. And the SPF does not give you protection against the UVA, the aging rays. This is only for the burning rays, okay? And no sunscreen out there in the market can give you 100% protection. So what is the UVA protection? As I mentioned, how do we see? Before Atomy Canada released our sunscreen, I was using sunscreen from Asia. We always look for the PA factor, right? So that PA factor, that is for the UVA. But in North America, according to the FDA and Health Canada, it requires us to use the word broad spectrum. This broad spectrum means you have UVA coverage. So not all sunscreens are the same. Look at over here, the physical sunscreen. The physical sunscreen, often referred to as a mineral sunscreen, what does it do? It reflects the UV rays. So when the UV rays comes to your skin, it reflects it. Whereas the chemical sunscreen, what does it do? It absorbs it and then dissipates its heat. Okay? So these are the popular sunscreen chemical ingredients that are used, namely the oxybenzone, the avobenzone, octocrylene, and octinoxane. What do they do? They disrupt your hormones. Why? Because they mimic your estrogen level. And the other thing is, it is absorbed into your skin. You know our skin is the biggest organ, right? Whatever we apply on our skin, it gets absorbed. So this chemical is absorbed directly into our blood. That is why there has been traces detected in our urine, our blood, and even breast milk. So they can cause a lot of allergies, especially in children. Who here has kids? And your kids, they hate sunscreen, right? Why? Because they'll be like, Mommy, my eyes is burning. I don't want sunscreen. So this is one of the factors too, the allergic reaction they cause. So why choose Atomy sunscreen? Before Atomy sunscreen, I used to use different brands, and I hate sunscreen. Number one, the smell. It has a chemical smell, right? Number two, the texture. Oh my God, it's so oily. And when you apply sunscreen, what happens? It leaves a white cast. And when you're sweating, what happens? It's dripping, right? It melts. Oh my God. And it feels greasy, it feels oily. So what about Atomy sunscreen? Number one, it is very safe to use and it is very gentle for daily use. Number two, it is very light and refreshing. It does not leave a white cast. And number three, it is very hydrating and soothing. The ingredients, number one ingredient that we use is zinc oxide. 100% zinc oxide for UV protection. So even small kids, you can use this for your children, because I'm sure a lot of parents, they are looking for gentle ingredients for the children, right? That does not get absorbed into the bloodstream. So this is very, very safe. And the other thing, when you apply sunscreen, are you only applying on your face? You want to apply it all over your body, right? Most sunscreens out there, they will ask you to do double cleansing. One with the oil cleanser, and then maybe with the body wash. But this sunscreen, even if you just use a foam cleanser, even if you just apply, wash it with body wash, it all comes off. So this is very natural and it is very, very safe. And we tested for sensitivity skin, for irritational tests, it's 0.00%. Isn't that amazing? So the smell, this smell is very, very refreshing. You guys will really love it. It has a citrus with a fresh floral smell. So Who has been to Hawaii? Maui? You know the reef over there? When you go, they have restrictions regarding sunscreen. Back in October 2022, only sunscreens with ingredients such as the zinc oxide and the titanium oxide are allowed. So our sunscreen is 100% zinc oxide, right? That means this is Maui, Hawaii permitted. You can go to Maui, you can take your sunscreen with you, and it is safe to use without affecting the reef, without damaging the corals over there. So who is mineral sunscreen recommended for? For everyone. You should wear sunscreen every single day, okay? Only time you avoid is when you're sleeping. Other than that, when you wake up, apply your absolute skincare and apply your sunscreen so that you're protected even if you're indoors. And how is the right way to apply your sunscreen? You know, your 2 index fingers, dab it on. Or the size of a loonie. Use good amount of sunscreen. And that amount is good for your face and your neck. You have to protect your neck, right? Because neck is a second sign of aging. Imagine, you're young over here, and over here you have turkey neck. Do you want that? No, right? No turkey neck. So, we have a very positive perception about mineral sunscreen by the masses, which is, it gives you instant protection. With chemical sunscreen, what do you need? They always tell you, right? Apply 15 minutes before walking out. But over here, you can apply it and you can go out. It will give you the same protection. It is very safe for sensitive skin. There's no hormone disruptors. And it gives you a natural appeal. With our Atomy sunscreen, when you apply it, you will look brighter. So who wants to look brighter? Everybody, right? But the negative perception attached to sunscreens are that it is very high price point. What does Atomy believe in? Absolute quality, absolute price, right? So we know our sunscreen is the cheapest in the market, but we do not cut down on quality. We maintain the highest quality. And as I mentioned, the texture, it does not leave a white cast, it's not greasy, it's very, very fresh. So all the negative perception regarding sunscreen, we have eliminated it. So thank you everyone for listening. Enjoy your sunscreen. Thank you.